Top5rapwebsite.com. You already know what's going on. Today, Nas, Hit Boy, Magic 3. Oh yeah, they dropped yet again. And by the way, I do review albums, so if you're an artist out there, I will review or react to your album, just like I'm about to do this one. Just go to top5rapwebsite.com and submit that form. We'll get right to it. So anyways, track number 1, Fever. I don't know, Magic number 1 was my favorite. It's my personal favorite.
Early on the wake up, cunning as the father of the 12 sons of Jacob. Shake up the world, cake crumbs, cover my goatee, cuff leaks.
Cunning as the father of the 12 sons of Jacob. Somebody break down that bar. I don't know. I think it's a biblical reference, or what is that? Let me know in the comments.
Early on the wake up, cunning as the father of the 12 sons of Jacob. Shake up the world, cake crumbs, cover my goatee, cuff leaks. Waiters, lobster sauce on aprons, parting as the chef, burgundy on the breath. Uncertainty when I step, dancing to every song like it's a contest. Singing to Stevie Wonder, happy birthday. Celebrating years of flows and crazy wordplay.
Shout out to Stevie Wonder, living legend at this point in time, you know what I mean?
Season, I'm leaving my 40s, I'm a griot. Deep as Deepak Chopra, dress socks and loafers. Family only, I'm holding hands with a cold piece. Bow to the old me, I'm officially OG. Might throw a roast me, wonder what will the jokes be. Watching them imitate my cool demeanor. It's a new decade, I'm in a whole new arena. Roll the dice in this life and I hit the fever. Get it? Wolf out of NYC, this is prophecy. No, this was meant to be. Evolve.
Wolf out of NYC, what is that, a play on the Wolf of Wall Street? Let me know.
Constantly, half a century. Put your glasses up, represent for me. Represent for me. Represent for me. Fly from M.
And, you know, I like that represent, little old represent. That's one of my favorite Nas songs, Represent off Illmatic. Nas is a rebel of the street corner, pulling the tech out the dresser. Police. Y'all know the rest. Police got me under pressure.
Proceed to half a century. Represent. Crying faces for the double agents. Watching my every move. Go tell them I can't sit still. I never do. Let them think of all the places I led them. But look at that through it all age spectrum. Still winning, never a better move. Who they claim to be today, man, they can never choose. We all got a set of tools we gotta use to push through. Like I did in Esco, it's my nom de plume. Party in the penthouse live.
Nom de plume, what is that, French?
Fill all the rooms with beautiful vibes. That's the way to calm the goons. Champagne flutes, my cigars pop balloons. Bow ties get untied when the clock hit 2. A 73 baby, I say a speech maybe. Besides the Littles and Joneses, hip hop made me. Born in New York, I hope the Most High keeps you. I wish at least 50 on all my good people. Fever, Wolf out of NYC. This is.
Well, I think here on this song, he's kind of just celebrating being 50. We heard him reference being 50, half a century. He's mentioned that a couple of times. He mentioned it on the last project where he said, you know, I'm the same age as hip hop. What a coincidence, or something to that effect. Let me see. We got anything else at the end of this track here? Okay, so not bad, not bad. I mean, I know a lot of people are well, not a lot of people. Some people on social media, of course, of all places, are saying, hey, Nas, we don't want any more collab projects with Hit Boy. That's enough. I don't understand how anyone is complaining about this. Do you know how long Nas went without dropping music from Life is Good until, what was the next album? The Nas album, Nasir album with Kanye? Would you just rather him drop nothing? I think Hit Boy served as a big inspiration for Nas. That's why Nas feels so creatively inspired rhyming over his beats. But anyway, track number 2, TSK.
All I see is blurbs, all I see is words. Nerds talking about what they did, seen, or heard. And all I see is clones. See you motherfuckers with mixtape plans because they seeing how we moving. And all they say is this, but they ain't saying shit. They talk reckless when I do not work for them. They say come harder, come smarter, which one it is, which one you wanna hear since you such a music whiz. First thing I learned when I was coming up in age, when they stumble in your space is to punch them in the face. The second thing I learned, I was in the second grade, sliding on the second base, I can orchestrate this game. The third I heard was if it quacks, it's a duck. The fourth, of course, just be upfront what you want. The fifth was this, keep something crisp on your wrist. Now we on album 6, the top team on your list.
Yeah, they are on number 6. Oh, wait, hold on. A little beat switch right here. Let me see what's going on.
Team on your list. Probably grab another hundo.
Okay, that's
Industry
heavy.
cutthroat. Watch how I construct though. Concrete jungle. If rappers were presidents, I would get Trump's vote. Truly, I'm just.
He said if rappers were presidents, I would get Trump's vote. What is he trying to say? He's different?
Concrete jungle. If rappers were presidents, I would get Trump's vote. Truly, I'm just staying humble. But I could take it back to nasty if I want to. Some young, dumb, crazy motherfucker from the hood. Hey, what time is it hit?
Showtime, bro.
Yeah, you know what?
This beat a little interesting. Switching back and forth.
You know, yeah. Don't be scared to execute the vision, lock in. Get back to the art, not the trends. Tisk, I mainly invented raps by banging on tabletops and taking on any competition. Listen, they put hammers to your ribs, but I'm too legit to quit. They like Bishop with the blick, they exposing who a bitch.
Hammers to your ribs. I'm too legit to quit. I mean, I think that's a pretty straightforward MC Hammer reference. Too Legit to Quit album. You mentioned Bishop from Juice. Bishop was played by whom? Tupac. You know, just some black cultural references there, you know what I mean?
On tabletops and taking on any competition. Listen, they put hammers to your ribs, but I'm too legit to quit. They like Bishop with the blick, they exposing who a bitch. And I'm like Furious when he took his son to fish, dropping knowledge on the kids, drop top when we slid. Step on lawns, trip on Dior slides, grip on the handrails, crib on some acres. Pull off the tails off, strips on Beyond Blanc, sip on some fine wine, we just some shakers. So
Sauvignon Blanc, you know, just it's a type of wine. Nas throws that in there. Just a little bit of luxury rap, semi-luxury rap. I don't really enjoy the Sauvignon Blanc stuff. Kind of dry tasting, kind of weird tasting. You know, I like the Pinot Noirs myself.
So when Planet Rock came out the Bronx, I was watching boom boxes. Tila Rock never made it rich. Then when I witnessed that the benefits of living good from making hits, I make bread off what I invent. Probably grab another hundo. Industry cutthroat. Watch how I construct though. Concrete jungle. If rappers were presidents, I would get Trump's vote. Truly, I'm just staying humble. But I could take it back to nasty if I want to. Some young, dumb, crazy motherfucker from the hood.
And I beat right there. Okay, yeah, I definitely like that second beat, the way it switched up. Let's go straight into track number 3, Superhero Status. 15 songs.
The difference between you and I spitting's a wide difference. They hate on you or me, they want me to die difference. No ego.
Nas don't sound hungry to y'all? Like, I know some people out there say they tired of him working with Hit Boy. He don't sound hungry to y'all? He don't sound like inspired?
Just providing a better understanding. I don't wish it on nobody who doesn't have a bandwidth. It come with standing your ground. When you from a poor town that generate awareness, the ventilation shifts where the air is erased when you hear it. Somewhere between great and endearing, you smell it and taste it cause it's serious. And you don't think it's fair, you feel that you come with bars and you want some wars. Frankly, they should send their regards. Some of the hardest rappers get overlooked and ignored. No matter what happened, I hope all of us saw. I go Superhero status, no masks, no gadgets. Send them villains at us. We ain't scared of action.
This might be the best song so far. We'll see. It's starting off like it's the best song already.
We ain't characters capping. Ability to leak buildings. If you blink, you won't catch it. Audio. Dope. Audio. Dope. Audio. Dope. Audio. Dope. Always on time, I'm never petty, yeah, I'm always ready. That's why my shit flows smooth and steady, pictures on Getty. I don't complain, I don't blame, know when my time is done, I move to the side. I don't want nothing to prove to these guys. If y'all was moving like Nas, y'all wouldn't assume someone owe you. Nobody know you when you owe, except your peoples. That should keep you peaceful instead. Delusional, moody losers refusing to see truth. Your personal hurt, you unleash on the first person you come across, doing your evil work. Damn, it's a shame. Slugs, blood, laugh, hug, survive if you could.
Okay, I meant to pause that a while ago, but my mouse was like tripping out. Delusional, moody. He had like a little rhyme scheme right there. I want to revisit that.
Someone owe you, nobody know you when you owe, except your peoples. That should keep you peaceful, nothing to prove to these guys. If y'all was moving like Nas, y'all wouldn't assume someone owe you, nobody know you when you owe, except your peoples. That should keep you peaceful instead. Always on time, I'm never petty, yeah, I'm always ready. That's why my shit flows smooth and steady, pictures on Getty. I don't complain, I don't blame, know when my time is done, I move to the side. I don't want nothing to prove to these guys. If y'all was moving like Nas, y'all wouldn't assume someone owe you, nobody know you when you owe, except.
And I like that message he's saying. He's like, yo, I'm not bitter because my time, I'm thinking he's speaking as a rapper. I'm not bitter because my time has passed. Like his time as a platinum selling top 5 most popular rapper, his time has passed. But he says, I'm not tripping about that. I'm not bitter. And y'all shouldn't be either. Speaking to his peers.
Your peoples, that should keep you peaceful instead. Delusional, moody losers refusing to see truth.
Delusional, moody losers refusing. It's like an MF Doom type, rhyme scheme right there.
Your personal hurt, you unleash on the first person you come across, doing your evil work. Damn, it's a shame. Slugs, blood, laugh, hug, survive if you could. Downsides, intro the thugs to the plug. And just today, I noticed a different pain. Man, catch me, don't let me slip in no demented stage. Repetitive beat street watcher, a gatekeeper conqueror, late night creep sponsor. Me the freak who flying beyond thing. I'm a she. She don't need to fly to Dubai for it. Fleeted cars, she under my arm and she honored with it. Cognizant correspondence, I don't respond to nonsense. Adidas shells, I keep a reefer smell on me. Ringing the Wall Street bell at 9:30 a.m. It's my coffee. My gang is New York Stock Exchange. Here's my costume change.
He said, ringing the Wall Street bell in the morning, that's my coffee. I mean, that's kind of bars.
Facts! Superhero status, no masks, no gadgets. Send them villains at us. We ain't scared of action. We ain't characters capping. Ability to leak buildings. If you blink, you won't catch it. Audio. Dope. Audio. Dope.
Okay, so that was dope. That was dope. That's my favorite song on here so far. I'll say that. Superhero status. Let's get to, that even felt longer than what it was. 2 minutes, 52 seconds. That felt like a little 3.5, 4 minute type track. Track number 4, I Love This Feeling. Oh, yeah. Soul sample.
See, I'm going where I've been, know how you feel. I see you going where I've been. I know how you feel. Was at the same place you were now.
Okay, so all you folks who want Nas over these Derringer Alchemist beats, here you go. Here's a beat with no drums. This is what you want, right? You want them over some Griselda type beats? Here you go.
You shouting, announcing, you want to win with similar-minded men with great business acumen. We can make an acquisition till the topic turn from tight pockets to high profits. To life assurance, at what age do we all cop it? Fuck who the hottest, who really stand up, who really messing with they dead man girl. That says everything about that man world. Facts!
Rewind that if you didn't hear that. Rewind that.
Energy transfer, immortality. You against morality, don't come around me. Homicidal vinyl section where they always found me. By the motion picture soundtrack with Richard Roundtree on the album sleeve. That's my era shit. Musical excellence, hot like on a detective list. It's simple shit that's keeping you from the shift. You a simp, a trick, or in love with your own dick. Distractions, they come in all ways. I just keep it calm, watching it all play out like it's supposed to. Old.
Oh yeah, it sounds better with the drums and the bass, especially that sample. Everything kind of meshing together. It sounds better than people just rapping over no drums.
Dudes playing chess in the park, old dudes playing chess in prison. Staying on good behavior for extra visits. If they was to switch places, could you tell a difference? It's perspective, isn't it? A team that's militant, a down-ass woman by your side that get it in. The real is, I love this feeling. If you don't have a team that's militant, you better be brilliant. I love this feeling. If you don't have no team that's militant, be mentally equipped. I love this feeling. Watch everybody. That's why I love my team. I love this feeling. Keep calm, but watch everything. It's your monthly subscription to the Slums Edition. The new it was written. Get your hard copies of Blockology coming from the one who lived in a bowl for goldfish. I never sell my soul, just evolve shock rap. That what you never been told shit. Cold part, nomadic.
What did he say? He evolved from shock rap? Is that what he said?
Through that episode of Ozark, I think that's harder than if I had co-starred a ghetto symphony. I'm Chief Keef Cozart mixed with Mozart. It's ill when you get bags for your own art.
Chief Keef Cozart mixed with Mozart. Because that's Chief Keef's last name, right? Cozart?
$1 million
Keith Cozart, no?
sink for algebra or rap. But they ain't understand it when it drop, yo. How cold is that? They asking if I'm never gonna be over rap. But I left a few times, just never told you that. Amassing digital assets, no fiscal year kickbacks, yeah, we cash in. Physical money think different, we outlast them. We outclass them, they made it easy to pass them. I love this feeling. I just keep it calm, watching it all play out like it's supposed to. Old dudes playing chess in the park, old dudes playing chess in prison. Staying on good behavior for extra visits. If they was to switch places, could you tell a difference? It's perspective, isn't it? A team that's militant, a down-ass woman by your side that get it in. The realest, I love this feeling. Every day we do whatever we want.
That bass is nice.
Yo, I love this feeling.
The bass right there is nice. And that production, I like that bass a lot. We'll go ahead and switch screens, right? I'll heart that too. If we keep getting songs of this quality, like number 3 and number 4, throughout the whole course of this album, this is going to be a very good album. You know, Magic number 1 is my favorite. This could possibly be on the level of that. Track number 5, No Tears.
Case, you was younger then. Another valid crime around album number 10. Since a baby, ghetto baby, you a ghetto baby, you a ghetto baby. And QB crazy, you a ghetto baby. You had the records playing, you a ghetto baby. Falling while you skating, sneakers hanging. Just the life of a ghetto baby. Shh. Did older me, you grown to be the one to coast the team. Still be on your fly shit. Part spiritually psychic, you walk through the haze like Isaac. And maybe this gen will see what you and hit done. If they don't call it how it is, that's a big dub.
You know, this beat is kind of like, it's kind of tribal. Let me bring this mic up so I don't have to be like, this beat is kind of tribal. The drums, just a slow march.
That big age you at, you did your big one. My favorite ever from you, gotta be this one. Got through the scars, everyone. Cops you down on you with guns. Close friends, you lost some. No tears on your face, none. You miss time seeing your son. It's hard to find genuine love. Family members in the cuffs. No tears on your face, none. Everything is just what you made it out to be. The world of entertainment got some lessons from your pops. Held her down alone, mom's on heavenly watch. The tears on my face just stop.
So the drums kind of remind me, if y'all listen to Lupe Fiasco's album, The Cool, that song Little Weapon, kind of similar type, like battle type drums. And just how mellow the song is mixed with how much conviction Nas has in his voice. I'm kind of getting one mic right here. Is it just me? I'm kind of getting one mic vibes.
Dear older me, you became everything you chose to be, huh? Took the wheel and you drove the speed. Out on the road, it took you higher than coca leaves. You at the age, you say what it is. You call every girl on your phone like, come to the crib. Hey.
So is he talking to his future self? With this verse, he's playing the role of current self, talking to his future self. Is that what's going on here?
You gotta hide nothing, what you gotta lie for. One come through the front, one leaving out the side door. Potential, but what's potential if all I'm missing the mental? And what you been through could mess up now what you into. Got the essentials, the murder and instrumental. Made it to Gen Z, deserving what they extend to you. Talking to the younger you. Every stage problems will still run to you. That big age you at, you did your big one. My favorite era from you, I can't even pick one. Got through the scars, everyone. Cops you down on you with guns.
So I like that verse. I like how he's kind of, speaking to his older self. Or he sounds like he's just reminiscing. This perspective that he's coming from is kind of hard. He's saying like, yo, when you were this age, this is what you used to do. You had another run. Like, yo, your favorite era, I can't even pick one. It's like he's talking to himself. Like his self currently is talking to his older self, and they're just going back and forth.
Close friends, you lost some. No tears on your face, none. You miss time seeing your son. It's hard to find genuine love. Family members in the cuffs. No tears on your face, none. Everything is just what you made it out to be. The world of entertainment got some lessons from your pops. Held it down alone, mom's on heavenly watch. The tears on my face just stop. Talking to my younger self. They say in the big 50s, that's when you get rich, 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 rich. In every aspect. You got nothing to worry about. No tears.
Okay, very interesting perspective of that song. Very interesting perspective. I mean, I said at the end of track number 4, I said, hey, if we can keep this run going of, number 3, number 4, if we can get another song of that caliber, this album might turn into something great. And track number 5, No Tears, is definitely on that caliber. Excuse me. Had to burp. Track number 6, Never Die, featuring Lil Wayne. Weezy.
We ain't gonna never die, we ain't gonna never die. I'm an icon in real time. Why'd I wait this long to let y'all in my ill mind? We ain't gonna never die. We ain't gonna never die. Yeah. We ain't gonna.
Kind of sounds like the Jizza Liquid Swords, right? No?
We ain't gonna never die. Icons in real time. Why did I wait this long to let y'all in my ill mind? I think the hate was strong, so I went to a chill vibe. Could never say goodbye. I let my skill cry, let my soul bleed. Inside a rose wearing rosaries. Homie, I love the new NY, cause I'm the new NY and the old NY at the same time. I always hit the last shot when it's game time. The Jordan Kobe Braun talk, take a long walk. You might start to understand what I'm putting on for. I left more flows and Pro 2 sessions than you ever thought of with old school methods. But what you hearing is the present day. Over breaks and samples of New York and WA. The brand.
Yeah, these are breaks. I was gonna say something about these drums, like these boom bap drums. Yeah, these are beat breaks. You know what I mean? If you don't know what beat breaks are, do you really know hip hop? Break dancing, they're dancing to beat breaks. Hip hop started out in the park. Shout out to MC Shan.
New brand Nubians, NAS and Wayne. Don't threaten me with a good time. We here to stay. Nasty, they don't make them like me. Mask up, all black, like a poo shiesty. Swoop through. I'm like Detroit Red in the zoot suit. Loose screws, any great challenges. I find
Detroit Red, I mean, that's Malcolm X. I think everybody knows that at this point.
loop through loopholes. Why they treat me so bad? Club Nouveau. Damn, the times we living in is crucial. This my Tom Cruise flow. Top Gun, they too slow. Computers ain't fast enough to keep up with nasty. Cause we ain't gonna never die. We ain't gonna never die. We ain't gonna.
Trying to think how I feel about the beat. I'm still feeling it out. But Wayne gonna rap on this? I mean, what Wayne got for this?
We ain't gonna never die. We ain't gonna never die. Icons in real time. Icons of real time, we ain't gonna never die.
Icons, stepping on pythons, spitting that cayenne, eat shit like Zion, peeking at the skyline, reaching for the stars like I'm reaching for the pylon. I seen you on the sideline, you need to walk a fine line, need to read the guidelines instead of reading the timelines, where everybody like line, nobody flow like mine.
Yeah.
Son of these niggas got me coaching niggas like Prime, tongue I never bite mine, got dope.
Coaching these niggas like Prime. A lot of sports references from Lil Wayne right here. He said, diving for the pylon, eat you like Zion, coaching niggas like Prime.
Nobody flow like mine. I'm son of these niggas got me coaching niggas like Prime. Tongue I never bite mine. Got dough like Taekwon. To spend all this money, I'ma have to spend a lifetime. You broke, can't even buy time. Should throw niggas a lifeline. No money on my mind, and I be on your wife mind. I hit her with the pipe bomb, then pass it down the pipeline. But actually, we quite fine. Diamonds on me sparkling and splashing like some white wine. They love me in the nighttime. They hate me when the light shine. Shots I got 100, and problems I got 99. Boo got it by Ryan. Take off with no flight time. Bad bitch on the passenger side. She don't even like flying. Booty soft as nightline. You niggas small as my crime. I got a black Nina that get nasty as a white blind.
What do you say? You smaller than micron? Do we need to look up the definition of that word for y'all to understand that bar?
Even like flying. Booty soft as nightline. You niggas small as my crime. I got a black Nina that get nasty as a white blind. Low credit, high crime. Open mind, tight rhymes. When they hit my lines, these rappers gotta catch up like Hines. Weezy in my slime knives. Ain't nobody like eyes. Like bygones. Gotta let icons be icons. Hi, moms. Hi, moms.
Like bygones. You gotta let icons be icons. Because you know the saying, bygones will be bygones. He said, like bygones. You got to let them be bygones, icons. You got to let them be. Come on, man. Great verse by Wayne. I mean, if you watch one of my recent videos, it was about Lil Wayne. I said Lil Wayne's one of the worst things to happen to hip hop. But if you watch the video, you'll see I actually have a lot of reverence for Lil Wayne. I just didn't like a specific era where he became mega popular and people started copying his flow, which caused a lot of redundancy in hip hop. That's basically what the video is about. But, you know, a little controversial headline. But at the end of that video, I said, I actually think Wayne got better like after 2013, 12, 13, like after what most people would mark as his prime, like the Carter 3, the Drought 3, Dedication 2. I think Wayne got better after all that was over, like after No Ceilings. I'm talking about even after No Ceilings. I think he got better, like with No Worries, She Will featuring Drake. I think till now, till present. Now I hear Wayne verse, I hear him rap. I'm like, dude, like, to me, he's way better than what he was back during the Emily 6'7" days, but that's just me. Track number 7, Pretty Young Girl.
The levee busted. New Orleans. A catastrophe. America, how long we got? Cause I'm trying to find her.
There was a pretty young girl.
Is that you?
There was a pretty young girl.
Hey yo, anyway, with no longer delay, that boy I see at Chauncey. Long braids, brown eyes, weight 135. She like 5'5". I see them thighs on her, make me wanna multiply. She's a queen, her daddy G, I know we rock the nines. And she was so fly, like she come from Queens, or maybe L.I. I'm trying to find that woman, no later than tomorrow. Her body shaped like a Jean Gaultier perfume bottle.
His vocal inflection and like the way he's flowing, he kind of sounds like Ghostface. Not gonna lie.
When I find her, I'ma roll through, smooth in a ghost coupe. Make sure they hop in, listen to Big's vocals. See if I get a sign of intellectual. See if she rude, is she wild, is she sexual? If we caught a vibe, that'd be incredible. We probably break box springs and hot springs like we on edibles. I would fit her in my schedule. If she is for real solid, nothing else is acceptable. Slide up to Malibu, paddle boats in Pacific Coast. Having a swim in Atlantic water is less cold. I make a...
Hey, hold on. I need to hear something. Hold on.
Slide up to Malibu, paddle boats in Pacific Coast. Having a swim in Atlantic water is less cold. I make her listen to poetry, hit a jazz club. Asked her would she leave if I was down on my last dub. I gotta find that girl, what block she be on. Heard she was last seen in Rome, plane hopping in Florence.
This beat hard, not gonna lie.
There was a pretty young girl.
I think she right for me and I don't even know her. I mean, the one time I seen her, she was naturally glowing. That's why I made this song till the label promote it, so she can hear it. Cause even if she don't like rap, there's still gonna find her right where she at. The one with long braids, brown eyes, weight 135. She like 5'5". I see them thighs on her, make me wanna multiply. She's a queen, her dad a G, I know we rock the nines. And if you listening right now, you know what to do. Post this up right now. At me.
Okay, I actually really like that song. Nas was dangerously horny on that song though.
Facts.
He said, "Yo, at me if you heard this." He's like, "Yo, tell the label to promote it so she hears it." Like he's wildin'. But I'll put a heart next to that song. I like that. I mean, it all came together right. It sounds songs that I really like. It's hard for me to go in depth on them because I just like them. There's not much for me to say. It'd be the songs that are not so good where I have all this stuff to say about it. But anyways, track number 8. This looks like part 1 of 2 of the same songs, maybe similar story, titled "Based on True Events." Some horns. Where have I heard this?
Yeah. Me and her is cool, but she hung with dudes, girl. And dude is cool, but he live how fools live when two spit. He's in the middle of it, little nigga shit. And I bet my chick be sharing our news, telling his girl when I told her about my power moves, you know, showing off. Showed her the Chloe I bought her, they both with flaws. Her friends shining, friend said she got broke off with more diamonds. They go to Allen's, then they post pictures. I search her friend name, her page come up. She with a dude, I said I know this nigga. Then I showed old girl. Do you know this nigga? Look closer for real. You ever met this guy? I told her zoom in tighter. She said we met one time. Private investigator shit.
I'm still trying to piece together what happened, but I'm gonna just let it rock.
Yeah, me and dude alright. Seen him on the scene a few nights. Little chain, bracelets, nothing crazy, something light. Introduce himself to me, tough at.
He said he got little chains. You know, he's real light. You know what I mean? I've seen him a couple times.
But he's a goofy, he hype, impressing ladies with his vest on tight. Like he a target, a marked man, or perhaps hard to kill. But you attract what you fear and you ask for real. My girl says, why you ask about him? Back to the problem. Can't tell her it's an unsolved murder. Never mind it, forever find it strange, she says. First you excited, then you silent, something has changed, she says. I said I knew a guy and he had a beautiful mind, and who would've knew he would die, and they rule it a suicide. But that guy in the picture sometime will ride with my nigga. Rest in peace, $500,000, a god amongst niggas. Was it so?
Oh, shout out to $500,000. I mean, is this $500,000 who does albums with Dom Kennedy? Oh.
Self-inflicted, somebody came to get you. Maybe I'm paranoid. Something sabotaging the path you was on. But you passed on, you left us your scriptures. I'm in the whip playing your songs. Then I saw your face, still remember when.
So is he telling the story of how him and $500,000 became friends? Or wasn't he just describing $500,000 as like the dude with the little chains and he's super light, like whatever? Or maybe, I don't know, my first listen, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not following the story correctly.
I brought you to LA and we performed on Keenan Ivory Wayne's. And your light remains. Rest up to TJ. Let's Havoc brother killer black went a similar way. I used to call down to the crib, you would answer the phone, and years later you in shootouts with some of my mans with the chrome. Wow, so foul. How the projects turned to a war zone. This is the place we called home. Drama, homicide, suicide in our father's eyes. We programmed to survive, but it's love that we don't prioritize. Speaking of love, it was me and her. It was up between me and Shorty. We crushed. I felt she was sent from above. That kind of combo with her is finally gone. I don't call her no more. We ain't talking no more. We ain't talking. We ain't talking. We ain't talking. We ain't talking. We ain't talking.
Okay, so from what I gathered from that, and when I said $500,000, this is what I was thinking about. It's actually Hit Boy and Dom Kennedy. They have a group called $500,000. Yeah, Larry June. If you like Larry June, hop on that. But anyways, from what I gathered, like he's messing with a girl who is messing with someone he knows, and now he's not messing with her anymore. But I mean, let's go to part 2, track number 9.
Yeah.
It's like how laid back this beat is. You know what I mean? It's very just like.
Strange out here. Yeah.
Chapter 1, chapter 1.
Fresh cut, line up his hair clean. It's not a fair game. Can't trust how they moving. His solitaire chain. His bust down Cuban whipping the Rari truck. Huss down the music. He got a call that was confusing. Heard this kid said in front of that dude something that never happened. Something being perceived like it's beef, but the street gossip is nothing. Ain't about no cash and hung up the phone. He could tell by the sound of his tone. Next time he see him, it might have to be on. 4 seasons with the heaters. He pulling in valet. He playing Jackson 5 Maria, pouring good burgundy, drinking wine by the liter. $1 million idea, son a thinker, but he's surrounded by negative peers. Minds of 7th graders, several haters, several losses. Had to get his weight up. Happy belated, gorgeous. He sent the text to his ex. Her tattooed chest where her necklace rests. She covered his name, thinking to himself, no other girl could love him the same. She replied, we still celebrating, come out to Spain. He jumped right on the plane. He had bright orange leather luggage when he arrived at the world's
Sounds like a setup.
oldest restaurant since 1725. Madrid was live. Looking in this woman's eyes, looking where his name used to be, now covered with butterflies. Had a few Spanish connects from touching pies. Just to summarize, he knew a couple guys who had a couple ties to make that shipment touchdown safe. Secured the situation, told Shorty I'm out, babe.
End of chapter 1, chapter 1, chapter 1, chapter 1. Chapter 2,
Nigga plotting on the plane, crunching the numbers, thinking how this move gonna help him fuck up the summer. Told his dog who to meet and what he picking up from him. Dog said, we solid, I got you, nigga, we bubbling. Since Jamila out in Queens used to have him living lovely. She sat down and didn't sing. She got out, he had her comfy, thinking about copping that fly state with 5 acres. 3 hours from JFK, watching Knicks versus Lakers. When the game was over, he dozed off. When he landed, his man wouldn't answer his phone calls. Did he take it or is he locked behind a stone wall? Did the feds waiting undercover patrol cars? Try to tell himself not to panic, don't.
So the story's getting so good, it's like I'm almost forgetting this is a rap song. Like I'm forgetting these rhyme and the words are just flowing. Everything's just coming together so well, effortlessly. I have to remind myself, like, yo, he's rhyming every single thing.
Go so far, but what's the law of averages when you done broke laws? He had to do the math of this, he can't take no loss. Keeping his poise, at the end of the day, he know that he can trust in his boys.
chapter 3, chapter
Bag his claim, hurry the fuck up. Ask the TSA, is that conveyor belt stuck or what? What's the delay? Satan's work, hoping the devil don't fuck up his day. He had to factor in the facts when it came to the play. He remembered his face last time he was low in his safe. Heard him say, you ain't the only rich nigga who in this place. Fuck trying to relax. He had to pull up everywhere that this nigga be at. Said it ain't like my nigga, no he ain't dip with the stash. Hold on, I'm almost at the climax. Shots ring out, sounded like some loud hi-hat. His dog got popped at the place of the transaction. Dudes from Spain set him up, straight flattened on Flatbush Avenue, a restaurant in the back room. They took the money and drugs and shot him in his half moon. Doing my homework on IG. Under his last picture says R.I.P.
Doing my homework on IG, Instagram. Under his last post says RIP. Shot him in his half moon. I'm assuming that's like he's referencing the part in his hair, like a half moon. I said it was a setup. Once he said he was going out here for this chick, he's going way over to Spain, you know, he was going out there because he also had work, I guess. But, you know, I called it. It was a setup. Track number 10. Sitting with My Thoughts. Well, hold on. Let me show that track some love. That's probably the best song on here so far. Based on True Events Part 2. We'll go to track number 10, Sitting with My Thoughts.
To OGs and young bosses, we bounce back when we take losses.
Hey, yeah. How we gonna lose with shit like this, my nigga?
I once too was a young boy wildin' on tour, running
R.I.P. Nip.
with some of the wildest youngers out of New York. Met some more in Baton Rouge, used to wow how they talk. 19, my girl was pregnant, had to sit with my thoughts. Sit with my thoughts. I had to sit with my thoughts. My family was my motivation, focused on the elevation. I'm attracted, not chasing. We ain't scared of niggas, we rare than niggas. Rope chain hang, diamonds independent. I am independent, she wrote a comment, they pinned it. It got to my attention, we could go viral in minutes. Aspire to win it, I'm spiraling in it. Flip sides of the coin, that's life in the business. Flip publishing, it goes to the highest of bidders. I got them bitter, lows of a winner. That should come with being great, there's a lot on my plate. Never broke again, I'm blacker than the NBA. ESPN couldn't cover all of my highlights. Look at this money machine, I love what it sound like. And Nipsey would've loved that I'm working with hit. He might've took me to 6-0 and turned me a crip. It's all.
Imagine if Nip was alive. You would have Nas and Nipsey for sure. Nipsey would be on one of these projects, 6 projects that Nas and Hit Boy has done. That man, yo. Nas and Nipsey, that'll be interesting.
Money in, XO in my cup, I'm sitting with my thoughts again. Yeah. To OGs and young bosses, we bounce back when we take losses.
So he's saying there like, yo, imagine if Nip was alive, man. I'll probably be out on Slauson and Crenshaw at the Marathon Story. Man, Hit Boy would have loved that. We probably would have did something, but he said, hold on, I'm drinking this Hennessy XO. I'm just in my thoughts again. That's what the song is about, with my thoughts.
I pray we all get prayed for. I pray we all can make more. Whole time writing this, I'm typing some people back who need me to get them in places. Type of shit is that? I'm a concierge for most people I know. I'm in the studio with hit, cash out for my folks. I love it. That shit come with being great, is a lot on my plate. I would give it all away for a smile on their face. Shout out to rappers who inspired me in my beginnings, who I inspired right back when their pen was dwindling. Sitting with my thoughts, thinking what it costs for peace of mind. I go crazy if I couldn't rhyme. I finally took time to drop constant releases. I finally put me first, the intro on the sequence. Don't need a new assistant, I'm just too persistent. Officially efficient, I see it through to the finish. So complete, I'm not a control freak. Personal chef flow, I make sure that we all eat. To OGs and young bosses, we bounce back when we take losses. I pray we all get prayed for. I pray we all can make more. To OGs and young bosses, we bounce back when we take losses. I pray we all get prayed for. I pray we all can make more.
That little that'll remind y'all of or I was muted. That little in the background of this beat, that don't remind y'all of It Ain't Hard to Tell. Like when he's rapping, not the like the horns during the hook, during the chorus. I'm talking about when Nas is rapping during the verses on It Ain't Hard to Tell. I think that's a Michael Jackson sample. What else we got here at the end of this song? And then we'll keep it pushing, yo. Track number 11, Blue Bentley. That's Slick Rick.
Two girls, same city, both wanna stay with me. I bought the plane ticket, say my life ain't litty. Say my life ain't litty. 2-story high ceilings, 2-door blue Bentley. Zero Bond said the women gon' be deep tonight. I probably spent 150 G's, it's light. Chain walking on water like Jesus Christ. Should I do the Gators Nikes or Adidas stripes? It's been a good day, but tonight we going bad. Whole squad calls a terrorist.
He said I do the Gators, the Nikes, or the Adidas stripes. What are you wearing to where you're deciding between sneakers and Gators? Let me know.
Shout to Joey Crack. This a different lifestyle. How long can you last? She wanna come with me. It depend on how she act.
And there's a lot going on in this beat. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. Like, listen to this. It's a lot going on. Bring it back. Like, there we go.
Wanna come with me? It depend on how she act. I'm different. We don't bank at the same bank. Shorty know she good when she with me. It's a safe place. For real, I can only send a low if you won't tell. I can alley-oop your whole career cause I'm known well. When she lands, she let the whole city know. Then hit the room and send me a twerk video. She be all on a gritty flow. Met her headed to Coachella and Indio. Other one had a B&B. She 50.
I keep muting. I'm gonna stop muting my mic. I don't know if y'all can hear what I said. I said it's a lot going on in this beat. Like there's like a vocal sample. There's a there's like woo, whatever, like a siren or something. There's a lot going on.
Yo, in my business, they want to stick their nose. Think I'm wildin' like Deuce Bigelow. Male gigolo, I'm a gentleman. Open the car door, holding hands. They both hit my line, I might crush them like soda cans. 2 girls, same city, both want to stay with me. I bought the plane ticket, say my life ain't litty. Say my life ain't litty. 2-story high ceilings, 2-door blue Bentley. she ready, she sending necklace through the text. Is your ex territorial? Cause yo, I call her next. Put her down at LES. Two-tone Maybach, it's a 580S. Two girls, same city, both wanna stay with me. I brought the plane tickets, say my life ain't litty. Don't say it was all of my fault, just cause your girl left you. She be comparing us both, she know I'm more special. And she trying to show me the text thread, said you looking desperate. I made the exit, my favorite found a shirt from my new one inside the bedspread. Asked me who it was, I said it was a girl I just met. I can't be your lover, I leave their head fucked up like none other. Coyle Ray says girls is players.
Can't be your lover. Shout out to Slick Rick, man.
Other Coyle Ray says girls is players too. That's why I do them how I do them, then I'm making a move. I guess soon I'll be jumping the broom. Until then, keep them coming in twos. I'll be right here when the dating climate improves. These days, some girls be slimy as you.
He said, I'm gonna keep doing this player shit until the dating pool improves. Like, so until then, I'll be right here.
Two girls, same city, both want to stay with.
Okay, I think that's the gist of that song. Let's just make sure we're not missing anything here. So I said something about the beat. Like, I wasn't sure how to feel about it, but I was nodding my head through the whole thing. So, I mean, I guess that's a W for Hit Boy. Track number 12, Jodeci Member.
Like a nigga theme music.
Check.
I flex, I found someone she text. Account number, no sex. I bounced on her, not yet. But while summer, I bet I get my next child from her. Have a baby by me, playing as loud as I want her. My checks, they pal running over. Older guys be mad like I stole their lives. Some of these young boys tight, like I had their wives. Realize that's not real.
I think he's referencing 50 Cent. Have a baby by me. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Then write a check when the baby comes. Who the fuck cares? That was a crazy bar by 50 Cent. That was a crazy bar.
While summer, I bet I get my next child from her. Have a baby by me, playing as loud as I want her. My checks, they pal running over. Older guys be mad like I stole their lives. Some of these young boys tight, like I had their wives. Realize that's not real, it's only in your mind. The real recognize, real type of time. Real man ain't supposed to be in his feelings. That's a crime half the time. I pay attention to all these rappers lying. Real man ain't supposed to be posting up all the time. I take something you slept on and make it mine. I hit the party scene, they thought I was Devontae Swing. My introduction to that name, they thought I was a Jodeci member. Now when I stroll through the center, I'm looking more like an owner opposed to a beginner. She need to try the winner. Vibes only. Try me like new shoes, try me like new clothes, a color you never wore. Try me like vegan food, I'll show you what we can do, so you ain't sad no more. I love you.
Wait, try me like vegan food. Is that a bar?
Have before. Try me.
Let me know. Is that a bar? I don't know.
Try me. Show you. I surely show you. Keep 20s on you, not 100, you spend less. A balance like a one-wheel unicyclist uphill, inclining up the Eiffel and shit. One lady told me cut my hair, one lady liking my twist. When shorty said that I should put her on a siphon and hit. Anytime I feel, instead I said she could sell natural diet pills with an acquired skill, she might hit a lick. Put a fine girl in the studio, you might get a hit. They just like us, snipers. Who the slickest, quickest? It's a cycle. Trying's just a beginning. Witness the good dude who wouldn't try enough. Gang could've had it all. Did him in leather, no white club, but tatted arms. Try me like staying off your phone with some real shit going on. Try me like some threads in the fitting room. Try me like putting new art on the wall in the living room. Saturday morning vacuum, trying out a new rap tune. Vibes only. Try me like new shoes, try me like new clothes, a color you never wore. Try me like vegan food, I'll show you what we can do, so you ain't sad no more. I love you ain't had before. Try me. Show you. Show you.
Okay, so I do like that beat. I like that production. I don't want to say beat twice. I was going to say I do like that beat. It's very upbeat. But instead, I'll say I like the production because it's very upbeat, joyful. Even though with the slow soul sample, it still has like a very like joyous vibe to it. Track 13, we are nearing the end. Speechless, part 2. Where's part 1? May have been on another Nas and Hit Boy album. Also some blaxploitation. That's blaxploitation films. Do your homework, man. Do I have a do your homework soundboard? I got it hit different.
It hit different.
I need the J Main do your homework. Do your homework on blaxploitation films and how this beat is inspired by blaxploitation films. Do your homework.
Yeah. It's coming up, right? Yeah. Yo. Yeah.
Yo, call this sample. If you know this sample, throw that in the comments. Because I've heard it before, but I can't call it.
Y'all should drug testers. My guess is I won't be on your guest list. I'm unimpressed with doing press kids. I'm good on looking desperate. I'm on the intersection exit, just missed the pedestrian. Been etched in stone for years and still I got room for perfection. Sometimes I random check it just to see if I still got it. To see it is still shocking. Was lost for words. I be lost for words. Still selling out arenas and of course some merch. Got my Emmy nomination. I directed my first docu-series. The EGOT is near me. Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. This is not no theory. Pouring bottles of Hennessy. Got me talking choppy. Over sample chops from Chauncey. I'm lost for words. Word.
Yo, this is hard. I'm going to go ahead and just do this real early. You know what I mean? Let's keep it going.
Was lost for words. My mom told me clean the room, never shop with saving son. Great to have it now, but when it triple shot to death, I had a key around my neck on a string. A curfew guess, a time to be back at my rest. And my peers I would protect. There was pee all on the steps, slipped when our sneakers got wet. Scared to grab that tech, but I had.
Well, that was Nas who was pissing everywhere. If you remember his verse on Represent, type of nigga who be pissing in your elevators. That's what you said, Nas. So you slipped on your own piss.
Had to get my.
Wait, can I get my academics facts?
Facts!
Slipped on your own piss.
I respect, I was. Wow. Was lost for words. My guess is someone to replace your soul. AI is only here to replicate and control. Imitating the original, then graft them a mold of the binary code. It's your patterns they stole. This my tactical flow, the one they can't redesign. You can redo the voice, but you can never read my mind. Was lost for words.
So what he doing? Giving like 8 bars and then going into this like sample?
These times got me lost for words. That says a lot for a wordsmith. From the free cheese line to Prezi Watts since my first shit. My old earth left, and she was here since my first steps. Then from my first words, I asked her where was my work desk. To put rulers to paper, draw measurements, use them later. Punch numbers and calculators. I'm happy to say I made it. Lost for words, I'm speechless. I'm lost for words at the state of my nation's consciousness. Either you woke or nationalist is the politics. I'm lost for words for black babies with low confidence. You could do it too if I win, says the optimist. You ever see a wordless book that does not exist? Say no more, I move letters like Don Cornelius. Rest in peace. Lost for words, I'm speechless.
I really like this beat. Yeah, my bad. I had to let that ride out. Okay, so that may be, I'm going to listen to this song many times. Not going to lie to you, not going to lie. Track number 14, Japanese Soul Bar. What is that?
Cigars in the Japanese soul bar, drinking scotch till daybreak. KD3 had go bars, these vibranium can't break. That's the one, do music for fun, give deals to artists, pull up to the office. Yeah, I'm from the project, so quadruple in my youthful, so I could boost you. Unlimited game, I could shoot you. I own my masters now, but the reversions is crucial. I used to wonder, was they ever jerking the Juice Crew? Wanted dead or alive, should have been platinum 5 times. A young Russell, Rick Rubin, and Fly Ty ran the music biz. is. Andre Harrell saw the future is hip-hop. The Hermitage, hotel balcony, Louis flip-flops. Meetings in the mezzanine with production companies talking about me directing things. Said I needed CAA, instead I went to ICM. Said without an agency, all my chances might be slim. My humble beginnings ain't want my hunger diminish. I burn out in this game before I would run into millions. See, that's a major fumble, and I'm made for the jungles. So I called jungle, I said put away the bundles. Let's go. Truly, they gon' cry when they see this movie. No dry eyes in the theater, the viewers are living through me. Been thinking about who could play me in Tokyo, Paradise, or Bailey's. Karaoke, I'm participating, singing Barry White, that is. On a good night like this.
Jazzy.
How do I write like this? First of all, you gotta have a good life like this. A real life like this. Cigars in the Japanese soul bar, drinking scotch till daybreak. KD3 had go bars, these vibranium can't break. That's the one, do music for fun, make deals with artists. Yeah, pull up to the office, make deals with artists. Pull up to the office. Yeah.
He said KD3 had gold bars. This is what he's talking about. See, KD3, King's Disease 3, gold bars. That's what he's talking about in that lyric.
Konnichiwa. Yeah. Japanese soul bar. Red light bulbs. A turntable. Record selection. Pictures and frames from those days. Soul music.
Somebody from Queens brought it live tonight. You see a lot of Bronx acts, a lot of Brooklyn acts, but you never see Queens acts in the fever, really. But Nasty Nas, one of the youngest artists out right now who's doing this thing, new artist, is keeping it live, keeping it real. And this is Nasty Nas and the whole Queensbridge Massive. Can I say that? Now, Nas, you have a different style. I know there's a lot of rappers out there who I'm sure you've looked up to over the years. But right now, a lot of new rappers and older rappers are looking up to you. How do you feel to be like a living prodigy?
I mean, it's a blessing. I'm a product of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? I'm a product of the old school and the newest of the new.
And to be that young as Nas was, and to still like shout out the old school, be like, yo, I'm a product of the old school. Like I learned from them guys. You don't hear that in hip hop nowadays. You don't. And Nas is probably like 18, 19. It sounded like he was talking to Ed Lover. But you don't hear that nowadays. People shouting out like, yo, I gotta give props to the legends who, you know, I grew up listening to so-and-so. Like, yo, it's you know, I'm a product of those guys. Like, you don't hear that nowadays. Anyway, track number 15. And the outro, 1-800-NAS and hit.
No, my brother. You got to buy your own.
Oh, no, my brother. You got to get your own. That was on what? Friday after next?
Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Yo, it's like the box sets, Star Wars, Fast and Furious franchises. 6 projects, 6 sagas is hood science. 4 a.m. infomercials telling you where to buy it. 1-800-NAS and hit all 6 like the greatest hits. No, my brother, you got to cop your own. Whether we did Diamond or Hardly Soul, we did it for our soul. How about the VM Park by Neiman Marcus? Hope I don't see a snatch and grab. They shot for free, I pay the charges. Straight up. If Huey was a rapper, he would say some wild things over a sample.
Huey Newton. R.I.P. Huey Newton.
Think about it. If Malcolm was a rapper, he would say some shit over the breaks, come out with neck snappers. I promise. They would be singing the same song as me. Probably not killed by the CIA or the industry. Know where black hands be on black locks. No
or the FBI.
Backstabs or sad plots. We lit the rock. 1-800-NAS and hit. Don't call us with no politics. And when you talk to us, make sure you talk to us with common sense. This one is Goliath big, leaped over a giant bridge. Call my counterparts. I told them they gotta try this shit.
No drums.
Let's win. Let's win. Let's win. Let's win. Finally killed the king disease. I see what a genius see. Unclutter your mind for once.
Oh, he said I finally killed the king's disease. Really? Wow.
Me set the scenery. Put down the diamonds and blunts. Put down the wine and the cups. Put your ideas in play. It ain't what it seemed to be. Don't get stuck in the Hollywood shuffles. Did a show, they snuck in the trailer and stole a duffel. You thinking major, they thinking tiny, they tried to Debo. Please don't remind me the reason I bought these Desert Eagles.
Tried to Debo. Go watch Friday if you haven't seen it. Friday, Ice Cube, Chris Tucker, John Witherspoon, Tiny Lester. Go watch Friday if you don't know who Debo is.
Got Brian Isley age difference on my missus wishes. Hit a store the receipt, look like a Christmas wish list. Cougars waist training, salute amazing, ain't it? Health I praise it, single mom life, casual dating. I could put a love story on a silver screen, then put the song in the trailer, you see it in between. The nightly news and the shows you be watching on the sofa. She texts me, come over, let's play your discography. She in disbelief just from my 2020s run. I'm the inspiration, I ain't gotta look for none. This one is Goliath, big, leaped over a giant bridge. Called my counterparts, I told them they gotta try this shit. We holding leadership conferences. Ha, yeah, for the hood, for the kids. Let's win, let's win, let's win, let's win. Credits roll, 6 albums, in how many years? Were you having fun? A crazy run.
6 and 3.
Time flies. Dial a number. 1-800-NAS and hit. That's 1-800-NAS and hit. Leave us a message. Let us know when y'all want us back again. We'll spin the block to be there for you. None but love. Hit boy on the boards. Your man, the maestro himself, Mr. Jones. It's just natural, like, that's what it gotta be. Shout the engineer, David Kim. I know we've been driving you crazy. You like, what, again? Another one? You just, when do y'all take a break? Shout out to Gabe, Big Double, Peter, my man Aunt Soleil. Could you ever imagine? Hey, yo, shout to my man Big Hit, just came home. He already taking over the whole shit, you know. Shout out to C3, that's 3rd generation. He be in here going crazy in the studio, having fun, watching cartoons, playing video games while we recorded, vocaling. That's my man.
Okay.
Shout out Big Diddy, the name. M. The
Oh, we want to hear a little bit. All right, that was Nas, Magic 3.
Thank you.
I think that is the best Nas and Hit Boy project since Magic 1. Okay, so obviously King's Disease 1 came, then 2. Then Magic. Magic is that one. That's the one. The one of all ones. I might put KD 1 or 2. I'll probably put KD 1 after Magic. Not 2. I heard 2. I remember 2. That's with Death Row East and all that, right? There's just been so much. I just have to refresh my mind on what songs are on what. Yeah, so this King's Disease 3 was good too. So I'll probably go Magic 1. I may go KD 3. And then Magic 3. No. I'll go Magic 1. It's hard to rank them because they're all very close in quality. But I know Magic is the best one. That's what I do know. The first King's Disease, I need to re-listen to it because, I mean, just to hear Nas back and hearing him back creative, when you look at how long it had only been 2 years since he did the Nasir album, but that album just was not good. So if you just pretend that didn't happen, you had almost, a full 8 years in between albums. Life is Good and King's Disease, right? So it was just so good to hear Nas back on a full-length project. So I think I may have some. I just got to re-listen to the album King's Disease 1 again now that I've heard all the others. But just based on memory, Magic is number 1. Then I'll go Magic 1. I'll do King's Disease 3 as number 2. I'll do Magic 3 as number 3. I'll do King's Disease 1 as number 4. I think I will have to put Magic 2. It's tough, man. It's tough. Now I will put King's Disease 2 last. So then I will put Magic 2 ahead of it. I think. I mean, King's Disease too. Look, I had the Lauryn Hill verse. Yeah, UPMD on there. You had Death Row East, which I thought was a good song. But anyways, yeah, Nas and Hit Boy. Hopefully that's not the last project they do together. I know buffoons on hip hop social media, buffoons are complaining. I don't see how you can complain that Nas is still dropping music, quality music, critically acclaimed music this late in his career. They're complaining, oh, it's too much. Oh, give us a break. Bro, who complains about stuff like that, bro? Like, I don't get it. Other people are saying, well, he needs to work with someone else besides Hit Boy. Or Hit Boy is who's helping inspire him to even have this run. If Hit Boy wasn't there, who knows? Nas might be doing some business stuff. He might even be rapping. Like I said, look at the break. Before he started working with Hit Boy, his last full-length project was 2012. Life is Good. The Nasir project, that was some BS. We don't even count that. His last full-length project before he started working with Hit Boy was 2012. Nas said on this album, Magic 3, he says, I've actually quit hip hop a couple times, but I just didn't let y'all know. Like I was done with it before. I just never let y'all know. So would you rather team not release anything? These beats by Hit Boy are not bad. They're inspiring Nas. They're good beats, actually. Many of them are great beats. I mean, he's giving them different sounds. It's not like it's all samey. Y'all want him over these dusty, like, super gritty street East Coast type beats? No, bro, he's not doing that, man. Like, y'all want a whole project of that, man. Hit Boy gives you many different variety and looks. So anyway, I'll say this. That was a great project. If I had to pick my favorite songs, I mean, I've probably got like 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 favorite songs. That's out of 15 total tracks. So I'm gonna definitely be giving this another spin. Hopefully they release like a CD. I like CDs because I can listen in my car and just have it play every time I'm in my car, and it just helps the album settle in over weeks and weeks. And I just have this album, replaying in sequence. It helps me learn the album. That's how I did with Magic 1. Let me cut down on the chitter chatter. Favorite songs, I would go Superhero Status. I love this feeling. No Tears. This is a very key run. This track 3 through 5 in this album, this was key. Because the first 2 songs were good, but this is where the album picked up. And it never really went down. You had the Lil Wayne feature, which was great. You had the Pretty Young Girl, which I liked. Give me Ghostface Killer vibes. Based on True Events Part 2. It kept peaking. And then my favorite song above all these is Speechless Part 2. Let's hear that one more time. Yeah, that's that joint. So if I had to rate this album out of 5 stars, y'all know I don't like rating albums on the first listen, but I know y'all like having a number, ballpark, people like this. So the 5 stars on one listen, obviously I didn't catch everything. It's one listen. But if I had to give it a rating, I would give it like 4 stars. This is almost on the quality of Magic 1. I have to re-listen to it, but it's almost on the quality of Magic 1. The thing that makes Magic 1 so great is because it's just one of the things that makes it so great, other than the songs like The Truth, Meet Joe Black, Woo for the Children. It's like the perfect size for me. Pause. It is like 10 songs, like 35, 40 minutes. It's just the perfect length for an album. This album here, Magic 3 is longer, 15 songs. If I were to chop out some songs, maybe we can get it down. Like I'll chop out Fever, TSK, Blue Bentley. Then we would have like, okay, the album starts here. Blue Bentley's not there. It goes Sitting With My Thoughts, Jodeci. I may even chop out Jodeci Member too. Not saying these are bad songs, but if I want to get this on the level of Magic 1, if I chop out Fever, TSK, Blue Bentley, and Jodeci Member. So the album will start here, Superhero Status. So it starts off hot. Blue Bentley and Jodeci Member are here. So you peak here based on True Events Part 2. It's one of my favorite songs. You go into Sitting With My Thoughts, which is a great song, honestly. I mean, it's probably going to be one of my favorite songs as I re-listen through this album. But you don't have these 2 songs here, 11 and 12. So you can go straight from Sitting With My Thoughts, you go right into Speechless. then Japanese Soul Bar, then you end the album. I mean, chop out 4 songs, make it about 11 tracks total. Those 4 songs, how much time is that? You probably 3, 6, 9, 12, maybe like 11 minutes. So you get this album down to like 34 minutes, 11 songs, boom. Now it's something that's on that level of magic. But notice I didn't say it needs to add anything. I think the peaks on this album are good enough. I don't think anything needs to be added, but if I wanted to get it on the level of the best Nas and Hit Boy collaboration, which in my opinion is magic, I would just cut out a couple songs. Then you could throw those songs in the EP like a year and a half from now, when people are the same people who are begging for Nas and Hit Boy to stop collaborating. About a year and a half, 2 years from now, they're going to be like, oh, where's the Nas? And I just don't get it, people. Nas was not even releasing music. Now he's releasing music because Hit Boy and inspire him. And now you want him to stop. But then when he stops, you're going to be dick riding. You're going to be like, yo, Nas, drop something. Like, he was dropping every other year. He dropped 6 albums in 3 years. What happened? So for those people, then that's when I would come with a Fever, TSK, Blue Bentley, Jodeci Member. Yeah, throw those on the EP. 2 years from now, the people are going to be hungry for it. The demand is going to be high. Throw those out there. And those are good songs. I mean, not bad, but I'm rambling here. That's how, in short, that is how I would get this on the level of Magic 1. But notice I did not say anything needs to be added. The songs as they are good enough. I would just cut out a little bit of 4 songs, these 2, and then these 2. Get the album a little shorter, a little more concise, just like how Magic 1 is. And then boom, this is on that level. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already. I'm going to cut it right there. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already. And again, artists, if you want me to review your album, I will review your album just like I reviewed this here, react to it, just like I did this one here. Just go to top5rapwebsite.com, fill out the form under submit album for review. Very simple, very straightforward. Or you can just DM me on Twitter or Instagram at top5rapwebsite. No spaces. Peace.